after the Woolsey fire. A new decision about camping in the hills above Malibu has city leaders concerned. What they plan to do about it.
And new kids on campus as local mountain lions face threats where 2 cubs were just spotted.
And a cooling trend and a chance of rain. Big weather changes for the first weekend of fall.
News at 5 starts now.
News, weather, and sports. Live from Malibu, this is NewsWaves 32.
A decision to allow camping in the hills above Malibu raises concern about fire danger. Good evening, I'm Jenna Gartner.
And I'm Josie Leonetti. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday evening. Approved by LA County, a plan to open up camping in the Santa Monica Mountains is now on its way to the Coastal Commission. NewsWaves 32 reporter Brianna Willis joins us live with what the city is planning to do now. Bree?
Thanks, Josie. I am here at Malibu Creek State Park Campgrounds, which has been a point of conversation this week with the LA County Board of Supervisors and Malibu City Council leaders. Tuesday night, a decision was made to allow overnight camping at sites in the Santa Monica Mountains. But this decision comes with concern about wildfires. One night and one tent. Carry-in and carry-out camping in the hills above Malibu has cleared a big step towards approval. The LA County Board of Supervisors unanimously voted to allow public overnight access to campgrounds, despite what Malibu City leaders and residents wanted. Mayor Karen Fair asked the Board of Supervisors to support the environmentally sensitive habitat areas and wilderness areas, and not set up for camping. Malibu residents and officials have concerns about fire safety after the Woolsey fire. An illegal campfire in Malibu Creek State Park caused a 2007 Corral fire in Malibu. Mayor Pro Tem Mikey Pearson said, "Any camping up there that is unsupervised is simply dangerous, and at this point is honestly tone deaf." However, one camper at Malibu Creek State Park believes otherwise.
Anybody who wants to camp here should be allowed to camp here. It's kind of ridiculous just keeping it for Malibu residents doesn't really make any sense.
But Lawton recognizes the fire danger that camping can bring.
Yeah, there's obviously a fire warning on now, so we can't light fires, but this is for cooking. This is absolutely perfect. Yeah, this works great.
LA County Supervisor Sheila Kuehl has similar views to Lawton. Kuehl said she did the best she could negotiating the Coastal Commission and got as many restrictions as she could. She believes residents are not concerned with overnight camping, but concerned with homeless people camping. Malibu Creek is state property, so campers like Lawton are already allowed to camp here. But this decision will allow people to camp at other sites in the Santa Monica Mountains. I spoke with Malibu City Council leaders about the decision. Tomorrow, they will tell me about their next move, but some are expected to file a court appeal. Live from Malibu Creek State Park for NewsWaves 32, I'm Brianna Willis.
Thank you, Bree. From Santa Ana conditions to gray skies and light rain. What a difference a few days makes. Alina is here early with what to expect for the first weekend of fall.
I'm so sorry. Thanks, ladies. Yes, the cooling trend continues, and we saw some light drizzle in Malibu today, with more possible through the beginning of the weekend. It is currently 70 degrees. As temperatures cool, more wet weather is possible through Saturday. We should be mostly dried out by Sunday. Then there will be another bump in temperatures next week. So the first weekend of fall is representing, but don't put away your shorts just yet. I'll be back in about 10 minutes with the full forecast. Until then, back to you at the desk.
Go. Thank you, Alina. More people will be in the dark tonight. Southern California Edison is repairing electrical systems until Sunday. Starting tonight at 9, the south side of PCH east of Broad Beach Road will experience outages until tomorrow morning at 5. 6 more outages will take place over the next 3 days. You can find the full planned power interruption schedule at malibucity.org.
And gas prices are continuing to spike. The average price of per gallon of regular gasoline went up 6.5 cents in LA today, bumping the price to just over $3.90. Prices at the Shell and Chevron stations in Malibu are approaching $4.30. Overall, prices have gone up 12 cents since a week ago and 51 cents since the start of the year. The Automobile Club of Southern California is attributing this week's increase to a 20% decrease in supply.
After the Woolsey fire, there might be evidence of new mountain lion life in the Santa Monica Mountains. Yesterday morning, a mother mountain lion and what appeared to be her 2 cubs were spotted on Drescher campus at Pepperdine University. That's the top of the Malibu campus. The sighting was reported to sheriff's officers and the Department of Fish and Wildlife. Campus officers saw the lions leaving the campus.
One person is critically injured after a car plunged off PCH. The car crashed into a power pole and drove off a cliff onto the sand near Neptune's Net yesterday afternoon. The crash knocked down power lines into the road, leaving PCH closed for several hours. 5 people were hurt, 1 critically. And commuters taking Topanga Canyon will need to search for another route. Starting at 11:30 p.m. tonight until 5 a.m., the canyon will be closed from PCH to Grandview Drive for a final time tonight. Only 1 lane of the canyon will be open between Mulholland Drive and PCH tomorrow and Saturday for 2 hours from 8 to 10. The road closures are for crews to repair Topanga Canyon's pavement and slope embankments.
Finding affordable housing is becoming a problem in Calabasas. The city is required to have low-income housing. Last year, 23% of the people in the city made under $50,000. But since 2014, the city of Calabasas has lost 42% of its affordable housing because of expired bonds and deed restrictions. After this year, there will only be 82 affordable housing units in Calabasas, with only 4 new units under construction. This issue was discussed at the Calabasas City Council meeting last night.
And the LA County firefighters are looking for your feedback, especially from people in areas affected by recent fires. The LA County Fire Department has a new website and survey detailing their shortcomings. Among other things, the department needs to improve their communication system and outdated rescue equipment. According to the website, despite a 50% increase in emergency incidents since 2008, there has only been a 5% increase in paramedic squads. In order to focus their efforts, they are asking community members to respond to a survey. You can take it at wearelacountyfire.org.
As efforts to improve disaster preparedness continue, the city of Malibu is working to ensure people who might need the most help during a disaster get it. NewsWaves 32 reporter Savannah Welsh joins us live from City Hall with the details. Savannah?
Thanks, Jenna. Yes, about an hour ago, a course here that was held for people with disabilities and those in families of seniors was held here about an hour ago at Malibu City Hall. The event covered different details and guidelines that we should all be wary of in case of an emergency. And I had the opportunity to speak with the public safety specialist as well as people in the class about the course. During the course, Stephanie stressed the importance of fire safety to the seniors. Okay.
Plans make them a little bit more robust. We're trying to combine old technology with new technology, so when power fails, we're not totally out of luck.
Every time we attend the class, we learn something new, because different people will ask questions that maybe aren't pertinent to your situation, but would maybe be pertinent to an older neighbor or an older relative.
During the course, Stephanie stressed the importance of fire safety to the seniors. She noted the importance of being able to open all doors and windows within a home. She also emphasized keeping a telephone with emergency numbers nearby and staying up to date with smoke alarm systems. Stephanie also noted how the participants should form their escape plan around their unique abilities, having aids, glasses, and canes. Participants were encouraged to form a plan unique to them. Participants received a free rolling backpack emergency kit to use in case of disaster. These backpacks include multiple compartments, including removable pouches and an elastic helmet net. That's right, these classes have actually been going on for a while and will continue into the near future as different systems and weather elements persist into the months ahead. I'm Savannah Welch for NewsWaves 32. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thank you, Savannah. I definitely think it's important that these senior citizens are kind of getting the information that they need if something like Woolsey ever happens.
Absolutely, because I mean, having a fire is scary enough.
Yeah.
So let alone for these people, these elderly people who might be living alone, it's good that they're prepared and they know what to do in that incident.
Yeah, they need someone to support them, which is I'm glad that they're taking the initiative on that.
Back in business. As long as you don't illegally park, the business many are happy see returning to Malibu.
Calling it quits. Another downside to the bad traffic in Los Angeles is revealed in a new survey.
They are usually dull and gray, the new artwork that's transforming local utility boxes and who's behind it.
Think about Pepperdine, we look at the ocean behind me.
It's official, Pepperdine has a new president, the message he delivered at his inauguration ceremony.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow?
No.
Snow-covered trees?
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones.
Don't even.
And explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.
Yesterday, Pepperdine celebrated the inauguration of its 8th president.
NewsWaves 32 reporter Savannah Welch was there and shows us the special guests in attendance and the messages delivered.
A new president for Pepperdine.
Usually when we speak about Pepperdine, we look at the ocean behind me. But today, we're going to look to the mountains in front of me for our inspiration.
Jim Gash, the 8th president of Pepperdine University, was inaugurated yesterday in ceremony at Alumni Park. President Gash delivered his address to faculty, students, alumni, and friends of the university.
And thank you to all my dear friends on the platform party from around the world. I'm deeply touched by your comments, and I'm honored by your presence.
As Gash said, students are the heart of the university, and students heard his message.
I'm just excited for how involved he wants to be with the community, giving back to the students, but also making this a place for all of us that we want to be here and just be involved within the university.
Senior student Hannah Hazel hopes the change in leadership will positively affect her final year at the university.
I just really hope that President Gash continues to connect with the students. He's already done a great job. And my hope is that he connects with the senior class, even though this job is
The event featured music from the Pepperdine Wind Ensemble and concert choir. Guest speakers included California State Senator Henry Stern and Chief Justice of Uganda Bart Katarebe.
Our relationship is an example of working together for the betterment of mankind in Uganda. The administration of justice in Uganda has improved considerably as a result of our partnership.
Inauguration week concludes with a student celebration at Alumni Park tonight at 6. For NewsWaves 32, Savannah Welch.
So did either of you guys get a chance to watch the live stream of the inauguration yet?
I did
not. I've heard that it's really great. They had so many great speakers, so much support for the new president.
Yeah,
I'm
so
really
much
excited
support.
to see what he is able to do.
I'm excited to see the difference between Benton and him, and just kind of how the university changes.
Yeah, it's a big switch for sure.
Absolutely.
As a transfer student, I don't know how
it was before.
But he did give me a high five.
It's pretty exciting.
I'm really excited about
We're ready
that.
now.
Yes.
Well, what a difference a few days makes. It definitely feels like fall today, and even a little bit of light rain, I noticed.
I love the rain. You know I don't love the cold, but this week you guys will be able to take out your sweaters.
Awesome.
So let's take a look at our regional temperatures map. Malibu and surrounding areas are cloudy and in the low 70s. Currently in Malibu, it is 70 degrees, and lows tonight will reach 62. Calabasas follows suit at 70 degrees as well. Agora Hills is a bit warmer at 73 degrees, while Thousand Oaks is in the warmest at 74. In Santa Monica, it is 71. As humidity remains high, Malibu fire risk will continue to be very low today and through the weekend. Surrounding areas experience the same trend. Swells have improved from last week at local beaches, but waves at Zuma and surrounding beaches will only reach 2 to 3 feet today and tomorrow. Over the next several days, we will continue to see autumn making its presence. High humidity tomorrow will bring more chance of precipitation in the morning. We can expect cloudy skies with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 60. Humidity will remain relatively high on Saturday. It will be the last day for chance of drizzle. The day will bring a high of 67 and a low of 54. Humidity will drop overnight, and we can expect a dry Sunday with a high of 66 and a low of 56. Monday continues the trend with a high of 67 and a low of 56 degrees. By Wednesday, temperatures will be back in the 80s.
Well, I hope that the possible rain doesn't affect the traffic too much, because we have some more news about that, but hopefully, I mean, I'm glad that it's going to rain. We haven't had that in a while.
I know, but it's sad.
Californians aren't used to the rain.
No, but I'm sad to hear it's going back to the 80s like next week. So.
I'm stoked for that.
Yeah.
Well, you win some, you lose some. Excited though it's fall, you know, gonna get into the fall spirit. So.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you,
Alita. Well, it's that bad. A new survey shows people in LA are quitting their jobs because of their commute times. Scoop, a carpool company, conducted a survey that found 24% of people in LA are leaving their jobs because it takes too long to get there. Others are not even applying to jobs in certain areas so they don't have to deal with the drive. Unfortunately for us, LA was placed at the top of the list.
Malibu Towing is back in the boo. The family-owned business has found a new home in the heart of Malibu after a local resident offered the company an affordable lease. The towing company was forced to operate out of Oxnard for the past year after losing its lease to the new Santa Monica College campus. The new office will be located near Canaan and PCH.
And local artists are turning public eyesores into colorful works of art. Over 600 dull and gray traffic control boxes have been transformed into beautiful murals in Los Angeles. In Malibu, local artist Shannon Celia painted palm trees and seagulls on a box right outside of Webster Elementary. Los Angeles is looking for more artists to beautify their boxes. Artists must get a permit before painting and can contact the Los Angeles Department of Transportation if interested.
And first in their league. And looking for another sweep today, the Dodgers' blueprint for winning games.
As the fried chicken sandwich debate continues, there's a new option in Santa Monica that people are very excited about.
And we've all been there, how one airline is giving passengers a way to avoid sitting next to crying babies on planes.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Big fundraiser to keep arts in Santa Monica Malibu Unified Schools is this Saturday. PS Arts is hosting their annual event at the Barker Hangar in Santa Monica. Adults and children will be able to experience art booths, raffles, and samples from local restaurants. Actress Lake Bell and her husband, artist Scott Campbell, will host this family-friendly event from noon to 3. PS Arts delivers arts education to TK through 5th grade students at public schools in the Santa Monica Malibu district.
A new restaurant on Santa Monica's 3rd Street Promenade has one main focus: fried chicken. David Chang's restaurant Fuku opened today at Social Eats Food Hall in Santa Monica. The menu features a spicy fried chicken sandwich, chicken tenders, and a secret off-menu cold fried chicken leg. Chang is best known for his chain of restaurants, Momofuku and Milk Bar, and is the star of the Netflix show Ugly Delicious. Okay, I'm officially hungry.
Yep.
Now talking about all that chicken, I'm ready to go right now after the show.
I'll just get one of all of the different.
Yeah, one of everything.
Whole
turkey leg?
right?
What? Or all these options?
I love it. Well, Hannah, I know there's a lot going on in sports. Some big ones from hometown teams.
We've got some great local sports, everything going on.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so for the Waves, they are ready to kill it at conference. Pepperdine women's volleyball plays their first conference game of the season tonight at 7. The Waves host the San Francisco Dons. They will play Santa Clara Saturday at noon. San Francisco and Santa Clara finished at the bottom of the conference last season. The Waves go into tonight with a 4-7 record in non-conference play. Pepperdine water polo will face top-ranked teams this weekend. The Pepperdine Waves head into Los Angeles tomorrow for the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Invitational. UCLA and LMU co-host this tournament, bringing in the top-ranked water polo teams from across the nation. The Waves will play their first game tomorrow against UC San Diego, beginning at 7 p.m. The Los Angeles Dodgers keep their winning streak alive. Dodgers swept the Padres this week, winning the final game of the series 1-0 this afternoon. The Dodgers clinched the National League West title, winning by a margin of more than 20 games. The Dodgers travel to San Francisco tomorrow to play the Giants in their final regular season games of the year. The playoffs begin next Thursday.
That's awesome. The Dodgers are doing so great.
Yeah, they won their division by more than 20 games. They're like on top of it.
And not only the Dodgers, but Pepperdine water polo is just absolutely crushing it.
Yeah, they're ranked currently 6th in the nation right now.
That's
so they're
amazing.
About to go hard.
Good luck for that. Good luck to them, and I hope they continue their good work.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Hannah.
Leaving Malibu, another big celebrity property is going up for sale.
Dreams do come true. The unique take on Cinderella that's going viral.
And it remains one of pop music's greatest mic drops ever. How a local Beatles fan is celebrating the 50th anniversary of Abbey Road.
Can you consent with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you.
She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up the hand.
Ah, there you go. Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Jane!
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out.
Good night. And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
We're now joined by Tiger, who has all the entertainment news. And now I know there was a recent scandal with a musical director.
Yes, an embezzlement scandal.
Wow.
It's crazy. But we also have some heartwarming stories.
Yes,
so don't be too sad. Yeah, we've got the good stuff
and
coming.
some nostalgia about the Beatles.
Oh
so
yeah,
we love
definitely.
Well, fill us in on everything.
Yeah, of course. Well, a local music director for the United Nations has pleaded guilty to embezzling money from a charity concert. Court documents show Robin DiMaggio from Woodland Hills used more than $250,000 of the $750,000 he stole to purchase a house in Calabasas as alimony for his ex-wife. He used the rest of the money from the wire fraud to pay off credit card debt and purchase 2 cars for his mother and son. Robin's sentencing is scheduled for March 4th. Another Malibu mansion is up for sale. Candy Spelling has listed her beach house in Malibu for $23 million. Candy Spelling bought the house 47 years ago with her late husband and television producer Aaron Spelling. This traditional-style 8,000 square foot property spans 81 feet of La Costa Beach with a landscaped courtyard. Spelling says she is selling the home because her and her family rarely visit it, and she is no longer a sun lover like she used to be.
Come together right now over me.
The Beatles' legendary album, Abbey Road, is celebrating its golden anniversary with an expansive box set. Local Beatles expert Scott Frymans hosted a presentation on the band here in Malibu. The event took place at Malibu City Hall on September 18th, and attendees experienced behind-the-scenes footage of studio sessions. The Abbey Road box set will be available tomorrow. Can you hear the bells? Princess Beatrice announces her engagement. The granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II got engaged to real estate tycoon Edoardo Mapelli Mazzi earlier this month in Italy. This engagement comes after her youngest sister, Princess Eugenia's, wedding last year. Buckingham Palace says the wedding will take place in 2020. A dream is a wish your heart makes, and a San Diego woman's dream came true. Mandy Persley has never been able to identify with a princess because none of the princesses are born without a right arm. While reading stories to her daughter, she was inspired to do a Cinderella photo shoot with a twist. Persley changed the script from a glass slipper to a glass arm. She wants to spread the message to her daughter and other young girls that they are beautiful and the main character of their own story.
I love that.
Very heartwarming.
Yeah,
right.
Especially as a Disney fan, to see that is just amazing.
Representation is so important for everyone.
Absolutely.
So I'm so glad we get to see that and see that going viral.
Thank you so much, Tiger. Well, crying babies are a common pet peeve for frequent flyers, especially if you don't have headphones. But one airline may have a solution. This is a map from Japan Airlines that shows you where kids between 8 days and 2 years old are sitting. Passengers can view the map before choosing their seats. The map is already getting positive feedback on social media.
Well, that's
I will definitely
really
be
a good
using
idea.
that.
Yeah, that's
I know a lot of
that is an absolute
next
necessity.
to crying babies.
I can't do that in there,
especially on long flights.
Yeah,
you know?
so that's a brilliant idea. I feel like a lot of people take advantage of that, and they could charge more, maybe.
Oh
I guess,
yeah,
for
I'd pay for that feature. That's so nice. Definitely would use that.
Yes. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it for us this evening.
Have a great weekend, and we'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah, I would pay.